So about the explanation of this URL, as I talked about in the previous part. So as I said, this URL means we are directed to the root of our database. But what happens, let me just see. If you see, we have created a child object named with name of name and with the value of Akshay. And if I click on this name over here, the key of this object, you can see that it redirects us to a new link, and here you can see that it just shows us the name, the key and its value. All right, so basically that means we are in root slash the name object, and it's displaying us the value of that. Now if you come back over here, and I'm just gonna remove that, and let's create a nested JSON data over here. Let me just type in user1 as we did in previous parts and name it as name. All right, and one more for email, that's let's say contact@tvec.in. all right, and let me just hit the add button, and I'm gonna create one more user just for better explanation, and let's say Alice, and we can type in email as alice@tvec.in. all right, hit enter, and here you can see that we have created two objects, and these two objects are the only thing that we have in our database. Now this link means we are in the root of the object. That means we can access all the objects inside this root. Now if I click on the user1, now you can see that it has changed to linked to slash user1, and now we can only see the data of user1. And even again, if I click on this name or email, you can see that it changes to slash email, and we can see only the email data of the user1. So as I said, as I told you guys, that the link that you can see over here, the instance, the Firebase database.get instance.get reference, that means we are pointing it to the root of our database. Now if I add in dot, let's say just for example, dot child, and I'm gonna call it name. Now we are, instead of name, I'm gonna just point user01. all right, now this line means we are directing it to this link instead of the root link. I hope you guys are understanding it. Even if you don't get it too much, that's okay to okay for right now. Not to worry about that, because practicing more and more will help you get it better, instead of just understanding in just one part. So that was the explanation of this link. You can always create more nested data in our database. Again, as I told you, that you can type in contact and add in one more. You can say phone number and just type in some random value, and I can add mobile number or whatever. Hit enter, and you can see that inside the user I have created one more nested object which contains two values, that is the mobile and the phone number. all right, so that was it for this part, and we will take a look at all this data in more detail in the upcoming parts. So this was it for right now. I'm going to pause this video right here, and we'll continue in the next part.